Okay, here we are back in Sentinels, the Multiverse, and this time we're going up against the Mistress of Fate. Her gimmick is that she wins when she runs out of cards to play or draw, or what you want to consider what the villains do. She will revive your guys for a cost if they get knocked out, and the cost, of course, is cards in her deck. Now, the thing is, for her in particular, she's going to deal obscene amounts of damage, like stuff that you'd expect out of Oblivion, just to force you to do stuff. And should you choose to reset the timeline, I'm using that in quotes, that'll fully heal everyone, and you want to try to do that usually before they go down, so that way they get to preserve their setup. But generally for this, you want to choose teams who don't have a lot of setup, just so you can let them burn, pretty much. Now, she is the nemesis of Baccarat, and the success, Baccarat's worthiness is down to the whole question of how soon can you play Afterlife Euchres. If you can play it soon, he is going to do wonders throughout the entire game. If he's not, he has some hit points to take some hits. That's kind of it. Now, she has, all of her cards deal obscene amounts of damage. The targets she summons will hit you for the amount of they hit you for damage equal to the amount of garbage. I can't even speak. I blame the rain outside that you might hear in the microphone. But yeah, the trash in the environment area, that amount of damage, so it can get very, very quickly overwhelming, and that's the first time everyone plays a card. Then she has guys who have obscene amounts of damage reduction, and then I forgot what other things that they play off of. Just know that everyone's going to be dying every 2 turns or so. I'm choosing Wandering Isle here just because it's a difficult environment. It's difficulty 3. After this, I think we only have 1s and 2s left other than St. Simon's. Return that which you stole from me. You will not cheat fate a second time. Cheating is such an ugly word. True, but ugly. So that's pretty much her rule card. She plays 4 days, and I think your success here really comes down to what days, the order of the days. So this is the card that hits you for environment damage. She starts off by wiping everyone for 10. So luckily that only happens when it enters play. But as for the Day of Sorrows, forces stuff out underneath it. You pull an anomaly, which are the malice, mali, I guess, that's the plural. And then when she flips, or the one in question leaves, it goes underneath the card. So that's how she's going to endlessly revive this stuff, so you'd have no incentive to even kill it. So we can do this one for some damage. I'm going to go all in here. I'm going to discard the Abyssal Solitaire because I want to play it out of turn. Actually, I'd rather discard my top card and try to find the Afterlife Euchres. And I think that was it. Dang it. Yep, so we're good. The other thing I wanted to look at him... Yeah, that's your environment destruction, but still it's a little lackluster. This variant of Impact plays around destroying his ongoings. So we can use this one to cripple stuff like this, but... I have to save Mass Driver for environment purposes. Let's go with this one. I can knock it down to 3. Got the repulsion field. So this is important for getting through her cards that have obscene damage reduction, but we don't have that at the moment. We have the chameleon armor. Basically, right now I need to kind of find her gun. The sooner the better. So I'm going to do the opportunist thing here. You have line 'em up and another opportunist. And then this is you draw 2 and then you have to put 2 back, which is kind of stupid in my opinion, but hey. So we're going to put away one shot, one kill. Like, the one advantage to doing this, you can guarantee that your top card is a critical, but still, it's like you draw it. I mean, I don't know, to each their own or something. So I can play the short sword and use that power to wipe out the malice. So if you notice, that goes under the day, and when we reset the timeline, it comes back out. We have the gyro stabilizer. We also have hyperspin. So we do have this one. So yeah, we'll do this one, this one, and I can't do this at the moment, actually. Well, I can get rid of the gyro stabilizer, I guess. I'm gonna keep this gyro. If you're wondering, that allows you to control it. It's basically plus or minus one crash card. You can choose what you want to do when it's convenient to you. Ancient Parasite, what do you do? This card's next to a target, deals the target's 5, moves back to the play area, otherwise it deals Tarek 7. It moves to whoever hits it. So we do not wish to revert the timeline just yet. Day of Swords comes out. Can't Fight Fate comes out. So Gyrosaur is toast. Out comes the Warp Malice. That's the massive AoE nuke. And it has 3 points of damage reduction. Because reasons. So I don't have anything I can play here. I literally have nothing I can play. Let's get the Afterlife Euchres out. Hit her for 3. So if I can survive around Ace in the Hole, we'll do wonders. I'm going to stick with the Ghost Reactor here just to try to get somewhere. Like, we have a lot of damage amplification here, we just need to actually find a way to deal damage. Sadly, this is all of us, isn't it? So an Afterlife Euchre out. What does this one do? Tango. ammo and have Baccarat take the hit here. So I'm going to say yes. So we have Gyro back. Is that considering it entering play or no? Because I don't know what the incentive to destroying it would be then. So comes the Residual Malice, Feign Realities. So we're going to do Ace in the Hole here. Like, I'm going to play this just to get it out of my hand. Actually, that one's fine. And as a result, we can hit her for 6 here. So just imagine if I had another Afterlife Euchre, I would be dealing double damage here actually. We'd hit her for 12 instead of just 6. But every single time I've tried to do a game with him, he doesn't get the cards he needs to ever get off the ground. I'm going to skip here because I need to keep the repulsion field going. So yeah, I can use this one. Actually, what I think I'm going to hold off on one turn for this. What I will do is I'll use Damn Good Ground, and then we can finally put all this damage amplification to use before we risk losing it. We'll continue using the Ghost Reactor. Hopefully you can see why that's such an important card of hers, especially since we don't have like a consistent form of damage at the moment. So I'll take this. Huh? Oh, it's from the trash. Never mind, scratch that. I misread it. I thought I was actually seeking stuff out. So yeah, I'll do this one instead. I want to redirect the damage to get it destroyed immediately. Got the Whetstone. This one's bad because it's going to cause us to hit allies, so I'd rather do this one. And I'm going to discard these to try to get better cards. What was Wrecking Ball? If it's a crash card, you heal, so we'll get rid of the Protective Escort, even though that does give you card draws. Out comes the Island Quake. Can't Fight Fate comes out. She should be able to do this fairly easily. I imagine ongoing's actually limited. No. 1, 2, 3. I have to save this one because that's her damage prevention card. This one's also really handy. So 1, 2, 3. I'll get rid of one-shots. Out comes the other Warp Malice, so we're taking 12 points of damage per turn, and I have no way to destroy them because they immediately come back if I try. So that means I do have to flip her this turn. Yeah, I don't have anything for that. Just a reminder, I can only do half his potential. I haven't done a single game to date with him where he, well, in this version. I've done it in Tabletop Simulator where I battered something to death with just barrages of Afterlife Euchres. That's not gonna help, so I think my best bet is to play this. Like, this could be helpful for getting her Anomaly back under, or is it Anomalies? I think Anomalies is the plural. Get them back under her deck so that they can't come back. But, yeah, I don't see myself being able to deal them enough damage to seriously do that. So we're going to destroy the repulsion field here. To play this. Slap this on her. I don't have a way to actually activate this. So I'm going to do this to bind her, because I imagine her nuke is probably going to be worse. And I need a damage card here. That one's decent-ish. Gives us a chance. And I'm going to say no because I want to sacrifice the plate mail here. Heavy swing, sweet. What does Hidden Detour do? Right, I could use that to bind Terex, but there's no guarantee it'll be there. We'll just say 1, because I only need to hit her. The other ones truly don't matter. So we'll get rid of this one, since we're going to heal on the environment turn. Oh, we may lose some good... yeah. They'll be back, don't worry. Thing is, I do lose Baccarat's garbage pile. I think if I lose Tango, I lose the game. So you can hear them shuffling. It's possible I actually have some Afterlife Euchres or a better hand, but we'll see. Skip that. Out comes Malice. Out comes the Chaos Butterfly with 31 hit points. Deals each hero target 3 projectile and 3 cold damage, so it's just like, Zhulong. And then when it's destroyed, may swap position of 2 face-up day cards under... Yeah, that's not worth it. So we're taking 10 damage per turn, and then 4 when we play cards. Okay, his trash is actually intact. That I didn't know. I thought they'd lose that. So we got Cheap Trick, Abyssal Solitaire, another Fold, which we can't really use. But she's down to 14, so she should die this turn. We don't have an environment card for that. So I'm using Infiltrate to try to find a damage card. And we could use some damn good ground right now. So we want to use Perfect Focus, which gives us another play, so we can use the damn good ground to win this. So we had like 5 or so turns to spare, but we could not afford to flip her ever again because that would immediately burn what's left of the cards. So hope you guys get to see how annoying she is, and you can bring different heroes to make this a little bit better. Like, I imagine doing a, I don't know how Takedown interacts with her cards now that I think about it, but I'm thinking of like Grease Gun, maybe a Hypersonic Assault if you can get through the damage reduction on the 1 Malice. With a smaller group, it's going to be much easier to do, and then it's also cheaper to flip her, but there you go, another one bites the dust. Anyway, I'm the Hero of Light, thanks for watching, and goodbye.